Oi, what are you doing, Jerry? Huh? Hey, you want to do Tippy Tail Tuesday? Yes. Huh? Yes, you do Tippy Tail Tuesday, Jerry. There. Come here. G'day, how you going? So welcome to Tippy Tail Tuesday. This is another taken outside today. Jerry is feeling a bit better. Froze up in the morning a bit. Some days, I don't know what's going on. Probably just very sensitive stomach. Anyway, and even today she wasn't feeling as good as yesterday. But I think it's just temperamental. There you go, Jerry. You're back again. That shine on my head is probably, we're in autumn now, and it's starting to get cold. So Jerry needs a little jumper. So do I. But every now and then the sun breaks out, and it's really beautiful autumn days in Sydney. And like I'm thinking, I'm missing out. I keep thinking I'm missing out. I've got to get out there and take the photos of the autumn leaves. There's not many around here. Last week I went to Camden because it's supposed to have really nice leaves there, but they're all on the road, and it wasn't really, just wasn't inspired to take any photos there. Even though you do get that autumn look and the trees and everything, it just doesn't get it. The last video I did was about 2-3 weeks ago, and the leaves hadn't come out yet, Gary. So that's why. But and I actually was going to scrap that. I wasn't even going to do those photos, but I went back and I saw there were other photos that were good there, and I thought, you know what, why not, Jerry? Come closer. Yeah. And I thought, why not? You can go back to old photos that you think were shit and actually get some good, and realise that no, there are some good shots there. So my tip for the day is, I think everyone does it, don't delete anything, because you might come back a couple of weeks or a couple of years later and think, wow, I missed these ones, these are actually quite good. A bit of editing and Bob's your uncle there. So hey Jerry, never delete your photos, even the shit ones, because you might need them later on, or they might inspire you later on. So that's my hot tip for today. But yeah, I got some really good feedback on that last video, which was filmed 2 weeks ago, so it's a little bit confusing. But trying to get the autumn looks. I want to go to, there's this place called Mount Wilson, but it's a bit far away, and I want to take Jerry, and she gets motion sickness. So anyway, maybe I'll just go local and just try and catch the autumn leaves around the suburbs. You know what I mean? There's that cloud, that's better. It's autumn in Sydney, so I'm trying to get some autumn photos, and I've been trying to go everywhere, but everything's like 2 or 3 hours away, like nice trees up in the Blue Mountains. And I've just realised across the road in the memorial park, it's always locked, but for some reason today it's open. There's these beautiful trees here with Jerry. Hey Jerry, I don't know if I'm allowed to be in here because there's cameras everywhere, but Jerry, look, you don't care, Jerry. So yeah, I might come here this week, see if I can ask the club if I can be allowed in. And there's some beautiful leaves there. You just got to get the right. You just got to get the right. You just got to get the right angle. You just got to get the right angle. It's funny. It's amazing what you can find in your backyard if you look. So this is the War Memorial. This is the one that I filmed a couple of weeks ago for Anzac Day. It was in the dark though, and I was over there. Hey. Yes, Jerry. All right. Tippy Tail Tuesday. Let's go back home and catch up for the week. So What else, Jerry? What else did you do this week, Jerry? You're not eating healthy. You're eating all the junk food because you don't want to eat the healthy food. Jerry, spend all that money on the healthy food and you don't like it. Jerry. Oh, Jerry. And what else? 1,000 subscribers. Hey, Jerry. Hey, we got 1,000 subscribers, Jerry. Huh? You don't care. I don't really care either. I mean, it's so it's good to have people follow, I guess. I mean, half of those is probably just people that have just come along, subscribed and forgotten about it. But it doesn't really matter in the end. I'm not going to monetize it. I mean, maybe if I get to 100 million subscribers, I'll probably monetize it, but it's not worth it. I mean, I hate ads. Why would I inflict ads on everyone else if I hate them myself? So, I won't turn that on, but I just thought I'd celebrate a milestone. I guess it's a milestone for some reason, because of the monetization part, but it's just everyone likes round numbers. So I should have a little celebration party. Hey, Jerry, 1,000 Jerry subscribers. You know they're all here for you anyway, Jerry. Huh? Yeah, they're all here for you, Jerry. So much for my photography. Jerry, look. Here's another beautiful tree. Come on, Jerry. Here's another one that's in the local park. This is next to my library. Yeah. Jerry, do you want to take a photo of you frolicking through the leaves? Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it, but it's really great. It's just that I guess it's all surrounded by just neighbourhood. Well, that's part of autumn, I guess. Hey, Jerry. Yes. you like autumn, Jerry. You like autumn. Hi, this is my library. I remember as a kid, I used to come here and read Asterix and Obelix. Tintin, the comic. Remember Tintin? Jerry, you remember Tintin? That's you. Little white, I don't know what dog Tintin is. What dog is Tintin? I think it's like Jerry. I don't know. It's not a Jack Russell, but looks like Jerry. And funny enough, there's a little Jerry here. I'm rambling on again. Jerry, let's go continue our Tippy Tail Tuesday episode. What are we going to do for gear review? Bloody sun. Jesus. Yeah, so gear review this week. I did a photo shoot with my sister on flash photography, so I'm trying to learn flash photography. I know I jump around a lot. Last week I was doing macro, this week I jump around too much, but I get all excited. I want to try all these different things in photography, and while my sister was down I thought, I need a model, so she's a model, so I'll take some flash photography. I used an umbrella, and so my gear review this week is Jerry. Oh, look, you need a new jumper, Jerry. You're too skinny now. Jerry. The Godox TT350. It's a beauty. Rob Trek recommended this one. It's very good for entry level, and it's perfect for the micro 4/3, nice and small. What I did, I used the umbrellas. I used the reflector umbrella, the see-through umbrella, I tried outside, I tried inside, I tried the backdrop. So anyway, that video is coming up. I used this radio trigger. So I've done videos on them before, but that's my gear acquisition. It's not really gear acquisition, it's just what I've got in my bag. But for flash photography, if anyone's interested, if you want to get into it and you don't want to, and you want an easy setup, I mean, money-wise, they're all cheap these days. I mean, I guess you can get the $1,000 strobes and all that shit, but just for everyday, you know, losers like us, the X2T and this really cheap combo. Sometimes I see combos for them, but you don't need to buy it in a combo. You can buy whatever, because that's a radio trigger, and that talks. You chuck that on here, and that can go off somewhere. And the EP6. That's the other thing that I've got. So I've got 2 videos coming up. I've got the studio photo shoot with the flash, practicing flash with a model. Which I've never done before. That was very interesting. And I also went out with my sister and I did the EP6, a little review on that, because I was watching that Craig Robertson video, and he talked about the EP6 that he's got, and he reckons it's like, you know, he reckons it's like his little Leica. It does exactly what, you know, it's a retro, it's old, but it's still valuable and it's still good. So Olympus's EP6, my sister bought it, so I just went to the dog park, and I'll bring that up as well. Anyway, Jerry, you feeling a little bit better now? Hey, yes. You feel better now, Jerry, don't you? Yes, I know you threw up this morning again. It's because you got a sore tummy. Anyway, all good. I'll catch you on the next Tippy Tail. I'll catch you this weekend. Jerry, what do you want? You want to have some cha-cha? You want to eat? What do you want? You want chicken? You want breakfast? Let's go. Come on. Jerry, you need a new jumper. No, she didn't lose that much weight. It was big to start with. Hey, Jerry. Maybe I'll knit a new jumper for you.